Here is another one of our word or story problems from the math response for this week. Panda ate 26 pieces of food. Her bowl started with 51 pieces in it. How many pieces are left in the bowl? Now, as you can see, I've circled 51 already. And I circled that because even though it's not in the first sentence, this is the first number we have to start with. Let's read it again sentence by sentence and figure it out. Panda ate 26 pieces of food. So you guys know that Panda is my cat. So we need to picture Panda and she's eating food, okay? The next sentence says her bowl started with 51 pieces in it. So now I'm picturing Panda and also her food bowl. How many pieces are left in the bowl? So if Panda's bowl started with 51 pieces and then she ate 26 pieces, are we adding or subtracting? So there were 51 pieces in her bowl, and then she started to eat 26 pieces. If she eats them, will she be getting more pieces of food, or will there be less in the bowl? That's right. If she eats them, they're going away, or you're taking them away, which is subtraction. So I have 51 circled there because when we decide our problem is subtraction, we have to start our equation with the bigger number. Now, the last problem that we did with the giraffe, the baby giraffe growing, I showed using base 10 blocks and also using an algorithm. I'm going to do that again because, like I said before, I think that parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles and maybe even big brothers and big sisters are more comfortable with that type of solving of this problem. So we're going to do both so that we can practice our base 10 blocks, and also so maybe parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles and brothers and sisters could understand a little bit more why we need so many steps. Let's get going. So we decided to do a subtraction problem. Now I'm ready to circle both of my numbers. So I already circled 51, and now I'm going to circle the 26. Let's set up our problems. So we have both of our strategies set up. Here I have my base 10 blocks, and I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, for the 5 tens are 50, and 1 for the 1 cube. And then over on the other side in the pink marker, I have my standard algorithm. So I want to take away 26. I'm subtracting 26. Well, when I look over here at my 1 cube that I have, I realize I cannot take away 6 from this 1. That's impossible. So what I need to do is I need to regroup. And in order to do that, I'm going to come to the rods, which are tens, and I'm going to trade 1 for 10 cubes because a rod is equal to 10, so the only way I can trade it is for 10 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had 5 rods here, but I took 1 away. So I'm going to not have 50 in my tens place anymore. Now I only have 40. Those are 4 rods right here. Okay, and I did have only 1 cube, but now that I've traded or regrouped this 1 rod into 10 more, I have 1 plus 10, and 1 plus 10 is not 1, it is now 11. So now my picture matches my numbers here. I have 40 in my tens, 4 tens, and I have 11 cubes. So now I'm able to subtract. So I'm taking away 6 from my ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 11. I took away 6, and I get the answer of 5. And now I can take away my 2 rods. 1, 2, and 4 minus 2. I have 2 left. 4 minus 2 is 2. So my answer to this problem is 25. And on the last video, we didn't answer in a complete sentence, and we should have. So we're going to do it now. My question asks, how many pieces are left in the bowl? My answer is, there are 25 pieces left in the bowl. So there we have it. Now again, I know these are tricky problems, and I didn't give you these tricky problems to make you upset or to make it too hard. I gave you these tricky problems because we have to learn to train our brain to stop and think about what the problem wants us to do. And we can help do that by going sentence by sentence and picturing or thinking about what's happening in the problem. Once we know what's happening in the problem, we are much more able to decide if we need to add or subtract, or maybe we have a problem that's a 2-step problem where we need to do more than one thing. We'll see about that on the next one because there was a bonus problem, and we're going to go over that tomorrow. Thank you for trying your best. Parents, thank you for your patience and for trying your best also. I hope that this helps to understand a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.